So here I have my kid's chair. And if you take a close look down here, we have a little problem. This is broken, and you can see up here what's starting to happen because of that is starting to get loose too. So I got to fix it, and I decided that I might as well make a video showing how I fix it. If you take a close look, the way that these are attached, you can see there's a tiny nail right in here, and I'm going to make that a little better. So first step is to figure out what I'm going to use to reattach this, and I've already decided I'm going to use these GRK trim head screws. These are really small screws, but I think these will do the trick. I'm going to get a drill bit that is slightly smaller than this screw right here, and I'm going to pre-drill this. I'm going to put a pilot hole in here because I don't want to just put a screw in and have it split. And I'm actually going to leave that nail in there. I think it'll be all right. I don't think I'm going to drill into it either, so I'm just going to line this up where it needs to go, and I'm going to very carefully from here drill a hole nice and straight into this. Once one thing like this starts happening, the whole chair starts falling apart, as you can see up here. I'm going to go in the center like this and drill a hole nice and straight. Back it out so I can get some of that material out of there. I'm going to step up the drill bit just a little bit. This is a 5/64, and this is a 3/32, and it's also a little bit longer. So I want to go just a little bit longer. It doesn't have to be the full length of the screw. I think that's going to be fine, especially for these. Claim that you don't have to actually pre-drill these, but I'm going to just because I don't want to split anything. And this, by the way, is still smaller than the screw. So hold that in the same place. Just drill it out a little bit more. Now I can carefully pull this apart. I'm just going to sneak a little wood glue in here. That'll just help hold everything together. Take a little toothpick or something, a piece of wood, try and get some of that glue in there. It's okay if it spills over. I'm going to clean it up after. There we go. Now I can push that in where it needs to be, like that, and I can put my screw in. I shouldn't have to countersink this head of the screw. It should suck right in, hopefully. See how it goes. Nice and easy. Just like that. I pulled that nice and tight, and that head sank right in. I can take a wet paper towel, clean up this glue. At this point, you could be done, but I'm going to take a little extra step, and I'm going to fill this in with some wood filler. I'm just going to use some plastic wood, and going to have to just mix this up a little bit. Stuff is starting to dry up, so I'm going to use all the good stuff at the bottom. This goes on pink, and then it will dry natural. So if you have a natural wood, you can use this, or you can use something else. You can stain it, you can paint it. This is obviously black, so I'll paint it. I'll just touch it up afterwards. All right, I'll just take a little bit of this, work it in there, make sure it's in hole. I want to kind of overfill it a little bit, just like that. I'll let that dry. So this is dry. I'm just going to take a sanding sponge and sand off the excess carefully, using an extra fine sanding sponge so that I don't mess up the finish of the chair. I'll wipe down all the dust. I just so happen to have a gallon of black paint. This is porch and floor paint. You can use whatever. It's just a little touch-up. I'm just going to take a Q-tip and just dab it on here. And maybe touch up where I sanded. That looks good to me. And the chair is nice and secure. It's not going to fall apart like it was. If you needed to do something similar to this, I hope the video helps. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.